To multiply polynomials requires us to use two different properties. The first of those is the distributive property, which states that a times b plus c is equivalent to a times b plus a times c. We've actually already used this property in previous problems, but that is if we have a term a that's multiplied by a sum, we have to distribute that value a to each of the terms in that polynomial. A product of like basis property states that x to the m times x to the n is equal to x to the m plus n. So for instance, x squared times x cubed is equal to x to the 2 plus 3, or x to the 5th. Because x squared is 2 factors of x multiplied together, x cubed is 3 factors of x multiplied together, so in total you have 5 factors of x multiplied together, or x to the 5th. We will combine these two properties to use the distributive property. For instance, if I had 2x times x plus 3, I'd have to say 2x times x plus 2x times 3. And you can see here that I have to use a product of like basis property because I have 2x times x. X times x, I add those exponents to get x squared. And then 2x times 3 is 6x. Here are some more examples. Let's first multiply some monomials and then we'll apply it again. 2y cubed times negative 4y. That is the same thing as multiplying the coefficients. 2 times negative 4, which is negative 8. Y cubed times y. Those are like bases, so we add their exponents to get y to the 4th. When we multiply a monomial times a binomial, we distribute, as I just showed you in the previous slide, but 3a times a minus 3a times 5 is 3a squared minus 15a. I also want to point out if you have a negative monomial, that is, let's say you have negative 4x squared times x minus 5. Just be careful when you distribute the negative that you change the signs. Negative 4x squared times x is a negative 4x cubed after adding the exponents of the like terms. But in negative 4x squared times negative 5 would make that a plus 20x squared.